Welcome in everyone to another video preview of Ohio hockey, courtesy of OhioBobcatsHockey.com. I'm Justin Sampson, joined alongside Ryan Boyd here up in the mezzanine at Byrd Arena, here to preview this homecoming weekend matchup as the Bobcats welcome in the Pittsburgh Panthers for a one-game series tonight at 7:30. And Ryan, we talked about a little bit before how this really, the Pitt roster is going to look a lot different than it did last season. The big part of their scoring nucleus from last season is gone. They do return 3 of their top 5, but they graduate 6 forwards and the all-time leading scorer for the Panthers in Justin Thomas. They've got a new coaching staff in here. How can the Bobcats exploit this and pick up this victory tonight? Well,
Justin, this Pittsburgh team is pretty talented. I mean, they have some good guys. As you said, they bring back some scores, but they are missing some of the key pieces from a pretty good roster a year ago. And really, Pittsburgh isn't the toughest team on their roster. So for the Bobcats, it's kind of going to be getting back to square one because they played so well for 5 straight games, but then they found themselves kind of discombobulated in a 6-1 loss to Delaware. So they just kind of have to get back to what they're good at. They're going to have to find some good offense, some good goaltending, some good defense play. But one of the biggest problems is they're going to be missing some key pieces heading into this matchup. They're going to miss one of their key scoring threats in Nick Rostick, and they're also going to miss one of their key defense players in Jake Holzmer. So they're going to have to find guys to step up and take their place here, at least for a few games upcoming. And if they can do that, I think they'll be just fine against this Pittsburgh team.
You talk about rebounding after that loss, and one guy that definitely is in need of a rebound game is Teddy Dushkin after having the 6-goal performance. He led up 6 goals against Delaware. How can the defense and Teddy really step up to pick up this win?
Well, Teddy was so good the first 5 games. I mean, you even look at just this past weekend. He had a shutout in the first game, and then he saved 48 of 50 shots in the game against Oklahoma. So he was really phenomenal. I think he just has to refocus himself, retool a few things maybe here at practice this week. But other than that, I think he'll be just fine. But the young defense made a few miscues, a few errors, especially in that Delaware game. So if the young players can learn a few things, maybe get back to where they were as well. I think, as I said, just getting back to square one. If they can get back to that point, the team should be just fine.
Pittsburgh coming off 2 straight losses after opening the year 3-0, 2 straight 1-goal losses this past weekend. Be interesting to see if the Bobcats can exploit this Pittsburgh Panthers team. Be sure to check back to OhioBobcatsHockey.com for all the recaps, and check the Twitter at twitter.com/BobcatsHockey as Ryan and I keep you posted throughout the entire contest. But until then, for Ryan Boyd, I am Justin Sampson from Byrd Arena. This is Ohio Bobcats Hockey.